In a perfect world, everything is steady. You can make plans that actually come true 100% of the time. You can anticipate things in advance. But as you and I both know, that's not how life works. In real life, a single random and unexpected event can suddenly mess up all your plans, all your goals, and your good intentions to make a change. It could be the death of a loved one. It could be a car accident. Suddenly your company files for bankruptcy. And sometimes even the smallest things, like a messy workspace, can actually disrupt everything and cause noise and chaos. This is the case for me. So I did all that because I understood how important it is to find your focus and be productive. Because if I didn't clear the space, as I said, I won't be productive and eventually I'll lose my focus and can continue like that all week and not get anything done. So while trying to understand how to find your focus and how best to actually stay away from the noise and the distractions, I tried to do some research online to actually get clarity on this, but I didn't really get anything very solid because they were just things going over and over again about the same process, which I felt would not really work for me. So I took to Instagram and I decided to ask my Instagram community the same question, which is, how do you get your focus in this noisy and chaotic world? And the responses I got were very amazing, which has led to this particular video, this very moment. I'll read some of the responses to you and I hope they help you too. So stick around to the end of the video. Alright, so I'll be taking the questions from the top to the bottom, and the very first one here is from Toby, and he said, in this type of situation, I leave the place where the noise is concentrated. People will just notice I have disappeared and moved to a place with lesser noise. I dislike anything noise or loud music or music itself. I either leave the place or the noise leaves me. When I tried to start doing this was really helpful to just leave a place where I know there is noise. But at times I might be needed there, so I try to work it into two different ways. Either I leave or I tell them to, double down the noise. And it was really helpful. Another one here is from Michael. He's been on the podcast before, and he said, set aside goals, don't conform. It's better to have a target ahead, and where we all make mistakes is the fact that we don't enjoy the process. We are not usually thankful. We always forget that we are praying for where we are now. Where you are currently is something you've been hoping to be in for a long time, and now that you're there, you just feel it's normal, which you should actually be thankful for, because if the noise is still there at that very moment and you don't do anything about it, it could cause a lot of issues. So I really understand what he's saying here. Enjoy what you do. Even in the midst of the noise, enjoy what you do. Even as chaotic as the world may seem right now, enjoy what you do. That's the only place you can actually find the confidence to get the things you have in you out there. Now the next one is from Remy Ajayi, and he says, sticky notes have been my companion since earlier this year. They've helped me set small goals for each day, and placing them right where I can't miss them alongside discipline has helped me break through the noise. And also I turned off my mobile notifications so I don't get distracted, except I'm taking a break. Those breaks can get longer with distractions though, but I still make sure to finish up the task I've written down. I started doing this that very day I posted the video, and I saw this response, and it's been really helpful. I actually bought sticky notes and started putting it all around where I know I wouldn't really get distracted, or a place that will just stir me up to want to work more. And it's been amazing. Trust me, if you try it to work for you too. Then this is from Bolaji. Bolaji says that that focus can be hard with the various noise all around us. Thank God I find mine. But then she said, I won't say I've really found it, but I'm on the path. I have tried various things and God keeps directing me, which is the best thing. It's not easy. It's not really that easy. I can actually attest to this. There's been times that I couldn't just create anything. I was stuck, and the only resort I had at that point was to actually pray to God to actually help me, because it felt as if my brain there was something in my brain just working the wrong way. And actually committing to myself and actually helping my faith, as in having this complete trust in God, was really helpful. So please look into that. Now Fortune here says that, I love how calm you look in this video. Oh, thank you. I try to sit my thoughts to calm down, and then I visit some places to actually read stories, and then she consults in books too. Books are really helpful if you find the right book for you, and then just connect yourself to the book instead of a screen, and then you can actually find your peace or your focus. Abdullah Fawale says, honestly, I love my peace and quiet. I love my moment alone. I always look forward to returning home, shutting the door, and being present in my space with my thoughts. Then I find some quality contents to watch or listen to. I also randomly take showers. It's self-care on the budget, and it works. I'll try this. You could actually go back and read this, so if it helps you, please let me know in the comments. And then Adeton says, I actually can do what I want to if my mind is set to it, despite the environment, but I focus better in a quiet place. I think this has to do with understanding how your body works, or how your person works. If you're the kind of person that can actually focus in a very quiet place, it's good. If you can focus even in the noise, trust me, I would like to be like you. That's awesome. That's mind-blowing. And then this is one massive one from Makinwa Ojo. He's been on the podcast before, and I really appreciate this comment. He says, focus is measured by what you say no to. Not everything that comes our way is worth our time and energy. It's okay to protect your time by passing on 80% of things. Eventually you realize you're not missing out anything. He says, I have a list I carry around every day, list of things I want to get done, and just stick to as I go. Anything not on that list gets little or no attention, and the key is discipline, and you can't have that without consistency. So you read it. This is awesome. Go back and read it. Consistency is key, and then being able to focus on those things that actually matter. I made a video about the little things that matter most. Focus on those things that matter, and they really help you go a long way in finding your focus. Now Timmy Gideon says, it depends on what I'm trying to achieve. Sometimes I can work in the midst of these distractions, whether it's colleagues, social media, or traffic. That's for an assignment that doesn't require 100% concentration. But he said, for something that requires my full attention, I just simply walk away from these distractions, or do it at a period where I know there will be less distractions. I think it still goes back to you understanding how you work and what works best for you. Like me, I work best at night, over the night, and then sleep around 6 a.m. Sometimes 6 a.m. and then wake up 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to continue the day. So it depends on which one you work with. Abby Creative says, noise is excuse when what you see consumes you totally. I literally sometimes get blocked out of paying attention, but if you truly want something or a change dynamics, you can't just make excuses, but find your way or find your voice in the noisy world. I think this is awesome. Be determined, and you will find your voice. You don't have to, it's not something ridiculous now for you to actually decide that, okay, today I won't be distracted. I've done a social media detox for 15 days before, and it felt like hell, but then I came out stronger, and now I'm in control of my devices. I know when to shut them off. I try to use the digital well-being on the Google Pixel, and it's been really awesome. So things that can actually help you stay away from the noise, to actually find your voice even in the midst of the noise. Now I have the last one here, which is from Leye, the most recent podcast episode I had. He said, well, let me confess, it is in the noise that I actually find focus. I mean, literally, I wouldn't see a need for focus if there wasn't noise. The noise mysteriously serves as an impetus for the focus, and I'm starting to master the complexity of noise as a resource for maximizing the focus. I mean, like concentrating a lot of light into laser. That's an example. And then it says they are both light, so I need all the noise to help me focus, so that I can make my own noise, and then people will listen. This is a way to harness the noise to actually give you the focus you need. One thing I actually pick from here is that noise is there. You can never chase it out, but then you can actually use it to your own favor. There's a lot of things going on social media today, a lot of distractions. how can you use these distractions as a means to actually find your focus? And this is one thing I'll try and work on, how I can actually channel the noise into finding my focus. This has been awesome. So thank you so much for everyone that actually dropped the comments. There are more of them, but I couldn't pick every one of them. Over 60 something comments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And if you still have more ways to actually deal with or find your focus in this chaotic and noisy world, please drop your comments in the comment section, and I'll really appreciate and I'll respond to them. Thank you so much for everything, guys. To the next video. Peace.